Right, so let me know if you can hear me now. Hopefully. Right, so let me know if you can hear me now. I think it's working. Right, so my bad. I don't know what happened. Cheryl, what's going on, Cheryl? I don't know what happened with the last one, but like always, when you don't go live for a while and then you try to go live, everything wants to update. And that's what just happened with the, I guess what happened. With the microphone mix up, but it's been a minute, so we're gonna try this again. Yeah, Kenny, he said, now I can hear you. I'm just letting a couple people get in here before I turn on the screen. What's up, Shane? How you doing? But we'll go ahead and kick this off. So I went ahead today and brought my whole OBS setup to the garage. So we got the computer over here, and then we're gonna be screen printing some shirts. We're gonna be doing the shirts that I just showed you in that clip right there. So we will be, I got that set up too. I brought it all to the garage today. So you didn't miss anything, Ramon. So we got this set up for that. We got my webcam set up, so we could do that. We could do this, and then we can also do this. So I appreciate you guys coming back after that little whatever just happened right there. Like I was saying, whenever you don't go live for a while, and then you try to go live, everything wants to be updated. You know what I mean? Dang, that was that many that fast? So this is an online order, so I don't know if she's here watching this. I know I posted it on Instagram that I was going to be doing her shirts today. So if she's here, I appreciate the order. She's, I believe, from New York. So that's pretty cool that she reached out to me to get this job done for her. The Army Strong, you see that? Can you see it? I'll open the garage in a little bit. I was trying to do it because I have the light on right here, and if I open up the garage, the sun's going down, so it's just gonna blind you guys. So I have this set up so you guys could watch this at the same time. So we're doing a bunch of different color shirts for them. It's just a one color job. Not too bad. Just one color. So I got my phone here, I can read. 3 Vinyl Designs, what's up? Sergio, what's up? Bad Brad, what's up? Avi Art Group, hey, what's up? Ice Leo, what's up? Kenny, what's going on? Yep, so how's everybody been? Everybody staying safe? Everybody doing the right thing, staying quarantined, doing their thing while this whole COVID-19 thing's going on? Staying healthy, I guess. I mean, I hope, you know what I mean? How does the volume sound? I even brought my Yeti mic out here, so the mic's like over here. I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but the mic is even set up, so hopefully we get a clear sound. That's pretty cool, right? Got the whole thing set up to where y'all can see what's going on whenever we print these shirts. Bring our flash dryer over. Got my mouse right here with the wireless. Wrong one. Yep, so how is that Oki printer? Have you used it yet? Have you used the Oki printer yet? I heard that you got to use a certain type of heat press because the heat press, you have to be able to have pressure to it. So, I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Back to school tomorrow. Yeah, that's Freddie. What's up? What's up, bro? Shane, yeah, the kids go back to school. It don't get hot though. This thing doesn't get hot. This thing don't get hot at all. Look, we got this thing at 300 degrees. Look, I got my arms just resting on it. Look, I'm good. Tell Yana I said hi. Yeah, it don't get hot on top. Don't get hot on top. How's everybody been? What's going on? Besides, I know Kenny's doing the Oki. Anybody else get any new equipment in? Tell you guys, I'm getting some new equipment, so I'll be getting some new equipment soon. Oh, there it is. You can see it right there. Yeah, mine don't get hot. It's probably like 320 degrees, and it's not hot at all. Look. Yana. Yeah, that's what I've heard about the Okies is that you have to have, if you use a regular heat press, it doesn't work out too bad because you got to know the pressure when it comes to putting that ink on there. But that's cool, man. I heard you could do a lot of stuff with those printers. Cheryl says, so you're going to start shipping stuff? Is that what you're doing, Cheryl? Be careful with that. We be shipping the vinyl stand, the store, we be shipping stuff every day. We ship packages. And it seems like 90% of the packages get to where they're supposed to go. But then you got those 1 or 2 packages that for some reason get lost. And people think it's our fault that we didn't, that we have something to do with the post office, but it's not us, you know what I mean? So just be careful with them because they are backed up. The 6820, yep, I got the 6820. The 6820 is not a bad printer, man. I like it. I like it. Does what it, I like it because the 6820, it prints black. It prints really dark black. Where's the one that I have for this one? Let me find it real quick. Man, I don't know where I put it. I know it's here somewhere. I had it a little while ago. Yeah, that's what. Appreciate that. The vinyl design says that their vinyl arrived. That's cool. It is free shipping for $50, over $50. So that's, you gotta take advantage of that. I'm glad you got it though, because Not a lot of people, but you got those ones and twos that the stuff doesn't show up like it's supposed to. Shane, appreciate it. So, I haven't told anybody yet, but we are. So we have the vinyl stand, and now we're opening another store for screen printing. We are going to be opening a Heart and Hustle printing store now. So we're supposed to be signing the lease next week. So we're excited about that. I don't put it out because there's people that hate, man. They don't believe that you. People don't believe that if you hustle and you do the right things and you surround yourself by, I would say, positive people. They don't believe that you could just do it the way I've done it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is, but we are opening another store, so we're excited about that. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be something. We're excited about it. You know what I mean? I got a year and a half left. I'm in the military, so I got a year and a half left to decide what I'm gonna do. I did, Kenny. I started I started doing vinyl first. When I first started doing it, it was just vinyl only. Because this right here, there's a lot that goes into it. You know what I mean? It's not like vinyl where you just get a cutter, you come up with the design, make the SVG file, and then you print it out. You know what I mean? This is actually a lot more goes into this than printing. A lot more goes into this than in vinyl. Let me see if I can open this garage down real quick. Looked like the sun went away. Still kind of bright. Let's see. Still kind of bright. I want to open it because it's hot in here. Yes, I hope it takes off too. I really do. I really do. And a good thing about this, Shane, is a lot of people that I do stuff for right now, it's online. You know what I mean? So by me getting into the community, I think it's gonna be really good. You know what I mean? Because like I said, right now I do a lot of it online. I do a lot of stuff for the military, so I hope and pray that everything turns out good. You know what I mean? So we are getting new equipment. We got 29 people here. That's what's up. I didn't even know that. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now. All right? I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not gonna do all that stuff with you guys. I'm gonna let you guys know straight up, right? I got a couple more jobs left with this press right here. All right? This whole YouTube journey that I've been on has been the biggest blessing of my life. You know what I mean? And I want to thank you guys. You know what I mean? You guys that support me, that's what's up. Like, y'all don't understand how much I appreciate you guys, right? Appreciate you guys so much. So, with that being said, I'm getting, the reason I got a shop, the reason we're opening a shop is because the company Anatol reached out to me. Anatol reached out to me and they offered me a full shop, full setup, and you can't deny that, you know what I mean? So as soon as they told me that, me and Lori talked about it. They offered it to me about a month ago. 6x6 press, a conveyor dryer, what else? 6x6, a conveyor dryer, What else? There's something else. Oh, one of these flash dryer. And then they want to give me a press for my trailer. So that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool, and I appreciate that. Yeah. Avatar said, "Damn, nice." Yeah, they reached out. They sent me an email, and I was like, "Holy crap!" Like I called them, and they were like, "Hey, we want to do this. We want to do that. All we want you to do is pay the shipping. You know what I mean? It's all freight, so it's gonna be probably $1,000, but I'm down. You know what I mean? $1,000 for a whole shop. You know what I mean? I can't pass that up. So I will be getting a 6x6 conveyor dryer, the flash dryer, and I want to say there was something else. And then they want to send me one of these for my trailer. They don't want me to use this one. They're like, we don't want you to use this one. So I mean, and there's nothing that they want. You know what I mean? That was my thing. Is whenever they told me all about this, whenever I was talking to them, I was like, so what is it that you guys want? You know what I mean? Like, you're offering me this equipment. What is it that you want? Hold on, let me switch out these shirts. You know what I mean? So if someone's gonna offer you basically a full shop, you know what I mean? You have to think like, man, there's something that these dudes want. You know what I mean? Like, what do they want in return? You know? And when I talked to them, they were like nothing. Like, yeah, they were like, we don't want anything. You know what I mean? Like, we already know, like, whenever you make content or you make videos for YouTube, like, every time you use what you're using, you always talk about it. And he's like, that's all we need. They got, like, Ryan has the green, they got the red. So you will be seeing a lot of red presses coming out. I'm letting you know right now. I'm not the only one that they reached out to. But it's been crazy, you know what I mean? Like, it's funny that Kenny asked that question, was like, whenever I started, did I have someone print my shirts or something like that? Yeah, I told them like I appreciate it. So they were like, I told them, like, other people that I've talked to, you know what I mean? Like, we got 25 people here. I got almost 21,000 subscribers, right? But for me, I don't care. Like, if there was like 10 of y'all here, that's cool too. You know what I mean? For me, it's not about having 300 or 400 people show up a night. You know what I mean? To me, it's about just putting out stuff that people can relate to. You know what I mean? And if those 10 people showed up and those are the 10 that can relate with, and I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? That's all it takes. That's all I care about. Appreciate it, Peachy. But they say they've been watching. You know what I mean? So even if you're doing a video and you're just starting in the YouTube or doing YouTube, whatever you're doing, even if it's only 4 or 5 people watching, or 10, or what do we got here, 26 people watching, like, you never know who's watching. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You got those people that come into the chat and they will sit here and they'll talk, or they'll chat in the chat, and they'll talk to you. They'll communicate with you through the chat or whatever. But like I said, you got those people that are just sitting in the back. Like, I get on pages too. I mean, I'm not nobody, but I get on pages too, and I watch what people are doing, and you never know who's watching. You know what I mean? Of course, you got your haters. Your haters are always there in the background watching. But it's whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's been crazy. Appreciate it, Peachy. Brad, appreciate it. Angel, I appreciate it. Isolo. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. Like, so we got a place. We got the actual place that we got is a 2,400 square foot building. So it's big, super big. So we're looking to expand now. Like, we're gonna do the screen printing. We are gonna be doing screen printing. And then when I say we're looking to expand, we're looking to get some other equipment in there. I'm not gonna say like what we might get in there, but we'll just let it go as it is. You know what I mean? I wanted to tell you guys that we were getting because I just want to let everybody know. You know what I mean? I've been holding it in for 6 color. It's gonna be a 6 color, 6 station. Yeah, Shane, we'll be in Evans. So we got the store, we got the vinyl stand that's in Evans, and then we're gonna be opening up another one in Evans also. So we currently live in this town. Shane, you know where I live, but what I'm gonna be doing is we're gonna probably be either we're gonna rent this house or we're gonna sell it, and we're gonna buy one in Evans. No, LBC. Are you talking about Long Beach, California? No, I'm in Georgia. And I do the same thing, right? So I'm doing the same thing for some of the YouTubers that are out there that are just starting off, even the ones that have been doing it for a while. We offer the affiliate program for a bunch of people that that do YouTubes that do YouTube videos that wanna make a little commission off of promoting the Gimme 5 vinyl. So you'll see some people eventually start promoting the Gimme 5 vinyl that we carry because I'm giving them an affiliate program. You know what I mean? A little kickback. A little kickback for those of you that go and order from them using their code. You know what I mean? So that's cool. You know, if you guys want to order some vinyl, you can look up some of those affiliates, click their link. You don't lose nothing. You don't pay extra because you click their link. The only thing that happens is whenever you click that link, Maria Ramirez, if you're watching this video, appreciate you subscribing. But yeah, like I was saying, let me see, Flex McKinsey, T-shirt side hustle. There's a couple of them. I'm trying to remember all of them. Big Brando, Rye Beats, the T-shirt chick. Like, I'm jumping on all of them. You know what I mean? I'm not a big company. I'm not even a company. I'm just a store. I'm just reaching out to other people that are doing the same thing that we do. You know what I mean? And trying to help them progress in this, whatever we call this, right? This journey that we're all on in either selling vinyl or screen printing. So hopefully with the warehouse that I'm getting, because it's so big, I can start carrying some screen printing equipment eventually. So that'll be cool too, you know what I mean? I know I had trying to remember the name of that company. There was one company that reached out to me, wanted to send me like a starter kit for screen printers that were just starting. So maybe we could start in the store. We could carry that stuff. You know what I mean? George, he says I'm a screen printer. That's what's up, man. I'm a screen printer, but I don't do a lot of screen printing. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm starting to, but I don't do like. I only have like one station. if you can see what I'm working with right now, this is what I'm using. It's just, this thing doesn't move, it's just one color, I mean one station. One station, but I have 4 of these up here, right? So I could change out 4 colors. This last job that I did, I don't know if you can see it, this one was a 2 color job. It was, I want to say black and green. I mean, you know what I mean? So, starting off, you know what I mean? So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, you know what I mean? People have been asking me, not people, but people that I am close to in the YouTube community that I talk to. They've been asking what I'm going to do with this press. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because since I will be using the Anatol equipment, since I will be doing the Anatol equipment, it's going to be cool, you know what I mean? Shane says, so yeah, Kenny, I'll shoot you. I mean, Shane, I'll give you the address. And then Kenny, it all depends, man. Like I'm there every day at lunch. I go pick up the orders that we get. Like tonight, we get online orders, and then my wife and them, they go in the morning. The store don't open till 12. They get there at 11 to do the online orders, and then I get there around 11:30, 12. Pick up the online orders, and I take them to go get shipped. So I'm there at lunch for a little bit, and then I'm usually there after I get out of work, probably around 4:30 till close. But on the weekends, I'm there every weekend. I was there today. We open on today. We were open from 1 to 5, and on Saturdays is a regular day. Appreciate it, George. Now the side of this, if I touch the side of this right here, it's hot, but up here is not hot. Here's not hot. Right here is hot. So Shane, I'm over there by Club Car, right across the street from Club Car, if you know where that's at. There's a cheer academy in the same plaza that I'm in. Y'all can't even see that. Let's see if I can move this. There we go. I didn't even realize that the screen was blocking that. Yeah, so that's where we're at, right across from Club Car, right next door to, there's a hair salon and the cheer academy, and I think it's called Be Healthy, something like that. We're excited about the new, it's scary at the same time, you know what I mean? Opening, we have rent at one store. I mean, that store does good by itself regardless, and then we're going to open up the other one, so we'll have another monthly rent to pay, you know what I mean? So, but hopefully everything goes good, you know what I mean? Just let YouTube pay for it. You guys gotta smash that thumbs up. Hit the like button. Do what you can. Support the cause, right? Likes help. Views help. All of y'all that watch the videos, that helps. So I appreciate that. Whenever I put out a video, I just did that hydro dip tumbler video. But this isn't a hard job. This is a one color job, so it's not too bad. For these right here, we did do a different one. Let me show you the other one that I did. Let me print this real quick. No, so I'm just doing it like this. George, I'm doing it like this. And then, where did it go? Is it still there? Don't tell me it went away. Okay. So I'm doing this, George, and then I'm hanging them back here. You can see this. I'm hanging them here, and then I will fully cure them with a heat press because I don't have a conveyor dryer at this time. So I use my heat press. So look, this is the other ones that we did right here. So they ordered some white shirts. They ordered white, and I told her the white wouldn't look good on the white. So we did this with our Rainbow Glam that we sell at the store. So these came out pretty good. So it's six shirts, two medium, two large, two X large of each color that we have back here that we're working with. Here's our little, I don't know if you can see it, but here's, we got the black, then we got the blue, then we got the red, we got the orange, the yellow, the purple, and the pink. So we got all these to do. But now, as long as George was asking how am I curing them? I'm not curing them out here. I'm just hitting it with the flash dryer just to dry the top layer, and then I hang them up so that they're not sitting on top of each other. And then whenever I get ready to go inside, I'll hit them with the heat press. Yeah, that. And then when I get done, I'll bag them up like this and send them away. Bag them up and send them away. What? Hair food use. How much is the machine you're using? So this one right here that I bought, this one, the Riley Hopkins Jr. was, I want to say $1,200 because it came with, I ordered it with the micro registrations. So this is the micro registrations right here. I mean those back there. That's the micro registrations. Since I ordered it with the micro registrations, it was like $1,200 I think. If you get it without the micro registrations, it's like $900. What are some of the things that beginners should know? you should know that there's a lot of work that goes into this. It's not just printing out. It's not just coming up with an image and then doing it like vinyl, right? So like this right here, I put it in my my program. Let me show you. Let me just pull it up real quick. I put this in my program. I hit send. It cut it. I weed it. I pressed it, right? Like 10 minutes, right? I made this shirt. This right here takes a lot longer because you have to first you got to coat the screen. Your screen comes with no emulsion on it, right? So there's no emulsion on your screen. And since there's no emulsion on the screen, you got to put it on there. So you got to coat it. You got to use this stuff right here. You have to use this stuff, right? You got to use this pink, or I have some blue one, whatever you want to use. You have to put that, right? Then you got to let that sit. You got to let it dry. Not dry, but you got to let it so that it's not wet or runny. You let it, I don't know what they call it, but you let it sit so that you can burn the screen. Then you got to print the film. Then you got to have a printer to do this. You got to print this, and then you got to put this on here, and you got to put it under a light to burn it. You know, it's a process. It's not like vinyl. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say. If you're just starting off, yeah, you're gonna have to. You know what I mean? If you're just starting off, just know that it's not as easy as vinyl. Vinyl's a whole lot easier. What's up, Jason? What's going on? Quit your job and go full time. Again? Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. So, I don't know if you were here when I was telling everybody, Jason, but I'm getting a shop now. I'm opening up a print shop. I'm gonna open up. I'm not gonna be doing it in the garage no more. I just got some stuff from Top Transfers to do Plastisol transfers. I'll show you that stuff in a second. Let me go grab it real quick. But yeah, Jason, I am opening up a shop now. Hard and Hustle Printing now, not the vinyl stand, an actual print shop. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be scary, but it's gonna be cool because it's just gonna be scary. You know what I mean? Because I do work more than 8 hours a day. I do work more than a full-time job right now, and then after that, I go and do the store, or now I'm gonna have the other store. So, like I said, it's scary, but it's exciting. We're excited. So here's the stuff that I ordered from Jonathan over at Top Transfers. Let me show you. So I got the black. There's no label on it, but this is the black. This is the white.
I was just going to ask you, this is for that other cup?
Oh, okay. All right. And this is the white.
What do you need to do with it?
Just put it there. And then this is the powder. This is the, I don't know. But I've had this for a while. I just haven't used it because from what I know, you have to have a conveyor dryer to dry the actual Plastisol ink the right way. So, see, here's all the powder in here for the Plastisol transfer. So, yeah, so we're excited about that. I mean, I've had it, like I said, I've had it for a while. I just haven't used it. He said, don't sweat it. Cool, man. I mean, I haven't done any of it. I haven't mentioned anything about Plastisol transfers because I didn't want anybody asking me. Because I don't want, the last thing I want to do, I want to mess with it before I even say anything. You know what I mean? Send out something that's jacked up. Don't sweat it. You got this. Appreciate it, man. I don't know if you were here when I told everybody. How do you do multicolor on one machine? I'm curious on how the line. Okay, Jessica, I'm gonna show you right now. Give me 1 second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back this up a little bit so I can show you. Hopefully, I'll adjust all this in a second for you. Give me 1 second. So we're just doing one color job right now. So if you look at this, see if you can see this. So on here you see this mark right here. That's a registration mark. So this registration mark, there's another one up here, but my camera is like stuck in between stuff. Up here, there's another one right here. So this one and this one, they make sure that this thing is straight up and down. I don't have any on the sides because I'm not worried about that on this print because it's just a one color job. I just did it like that because I wanted to make sure that whenever I print it, that it does go into, it's just centered on the shirt. Right, so here's the center of my shirt. Just want to make sure that it's centered right here, right? So that's how I did this one. I'll show you in a second with different colors. Let me finish this one real quick. What's up, C-Block? Yep, George said it. Each screen has a cross or a registration mark. That's what I was showing you. And then, as you can see on here, right? You see this square right here? That's a piece of tape. So if I didn't tape this up, each shirt would have that square on it. Each shirt would have a square on it. So I don't want to do that. So I taped them up. I thought, so this was a test piece. This is a test one that you do. I thought I had left them on here, but I had already covered them up. So now if you look at this right here, Jessica, you look at this. These are lines that I drew on here. So these lines right here, this line right here is the middle of this palette, right? So the middle of this is where I lined up my print. Man, I wish I knew what I did with it. Alright, so let's look at this one real quick. So let me show you. We can look at this image right here. Let me back you up. Sorry if it gets shaky. So can you see this? So this right here, you can see this registration mark right here, and then there's one down here. This one I had these on the side too, because I wanted to make sure that whenever I got ready to line up the next one, that it lined up. So this right here was this one right here. This one, right? So you see those registration marks that are on there? Hopefully you can see that with that bright light. And then here is the next one right here. So this one and this one went together to make two different colors, right? So if you look at, this was green, and then this little line right here, and this was green. So where they fell in here, that green mark that was right here fell in right here, and then the other zigzag line fell in back here, and then those green names fell in right here. So this is what it looked like. Let me show you. Let me put this back the way I had it. So I get it and I put it on here like this, right? I use this cross right here and then this line. So I just, as long as I have it on this cross right here, and then I put it on this line down here, I know it's going to be centered, right? So that, say this was a black color, and then the next one, here's the next one, exact same thing. This is the green. And if I line these up, you can see that this is where the name's going to go, right? And this is where that little line went, the heartbeat or whatever. And then right here is where the green went inside this little blank spot. See if you can see it. So yeah, see that little green line right there? When I put it into place, it fell in right there. Let me see if I have a... And then when you print it, it looks like this. Hopefully you can see that. Here's the green. Inside this little thing is green, and then right here is the other green. This wasn't a hard job either. Nothing was overlapping. And then if you look at this right here, you can see, you probably can't see it, but there's two colors in there. There's two colors in there together that will make the, whenever you put the colors, these crosses should overlap. If you look at this one, it was off just a little bit, so I redid it. If you look up here, see that green sticking out a little bit? So that made this not centered on that green optical or whatever it is. And then when I did it again, you can see now it's right where it's supposed to be. Right? So that's how it works for multicolored jobs. Hope that helps. Levite, what's up? C-Block, I think I said what's up, but what's up again? What a machine. Wow, appreciate it. I can't wait to get the new one. So, Inns, I was trying to tell you, I don't know if I told you or not, but Anatol reached out to me and some other people, and they're giving me a 6-color, 6-station press, a conveyor dryer, a flash dryer, and they're gonna give me a 4-color, 1-station press also for my trailer. So that's cool. And that's the whole reason why we ended up getting the shop, or else I would have probably just kept doing what I was doing right here because I didn't need anything bigger. So I appreciate all of you guys that have supported me these last couple years that we've been doing this. Appreciate all of you guys. And all of you guys that put in orders, I appreciate that too for vinyl over at the vinyl stand. located in Georgia. You talking about where I'm at, or where the store's at? I'm stationed at Fort Gordon, right outside of Augusta. The store that the vinyl stand that we have is located in Evans, Georgia. It's probably like 10 minutes from my house. That's where that's at. And then we're gonna open up another store in Evans to do screen printing. A lot of people are excited about that, so I'm excited about it. We've been getting our store that we have in the vinyl stand store is we only sell supplies out of it, right? So we only sell vinyl, and we sell 651, and then I just became a distributor for StarCraft, so I started carrying StarCraft stuff also. But a lot of people come in there asking to do different things for them. So if you guys saw the post that I did yesterday about on Instagram, the 9-foot wall decal that I did, people come in the store asking for that stuff all the time. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna, being that it's my store, I'm not gonna turn them away. You know what I mean? I just tell them, you buy the material here. So she bought 4 yards of vinyl. She bought 4 yards of black, 4 yards of transfer tape. And then I came home and I cut it for her. And I only charged her $10. You know what I mean? She bought all the materials. I charged her $10 to do it. So she got a good deal out of that. You know what I mean? Appreciate it, Cheryl. I like that stuff. I don't know if you guys saw the post that I did. We just got in our first wave of StarCraft material. And the vinyl is pretty nice. Like because right now it's 651. The 651 that we carry is only plain color. So it's like plain white, all the glossy colors, blue, green, turquoise, red, whatever, right? So with the new StarCraft stuff, they got like really nice pattern stuff. You know what I mean? So we got it Friday, and then we sold a lot of it yesterday, and we sold a lot of it again today. So these bugs are flying in here. See that bug right there? Dang bug. And then masks are selling like crazy. We sell a buttload of masks every day in the store. We started making everything from X small to X large that they were wanting. So whatever they wanted, luckily, thankfully, my sister-in-law, she does all my masks for me. So if I need it, I can get it right away. So that's what's cool. So I want to get into screen printing next. Let me know if you're willing to sell the machine you're using now. I've already had someone ask me for it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I really don't. I do like this press. You know what I mean? I have nothing bad to say about Ryanette's press. I really do like it. I actually have another one. Look, I'll show you. Watch this. If you want one, I'll sell that one. See that one right there? That was my first one. That's actually, that is, let me see, can I get it? This board is the one that actually goes on this platen right here. I just put it there so I could transfer my shirt from here, put it here, and then move this over here. Can you see it? So yeah, there's another one right there. The reason I never gave that one away, or I never sold it or did anything with it, is because I didn't like it. I wasn't gonna try to sell it to somebody, because I didn't like it. I wouldn't put that on you. Black are done. We're moving on to blues. Each color screen gets a registration mark. All you do is line it up to do a sample print and make adjustments as needed. Yep, so that's what you do, Jessica. That's why you have these right here. We buy a pack of these right here. Oh, can't see it. Let me show you. We buy these right here. They're just a bag full of test sheets like this. So that whenever we go to, before we actually print on a shirt, we do a test sheet, right? So here's another one that I did. This one was a one color job, so there was really nothing to this one, right? Can you see that? Nothing to this one. Nothing to it. And then this one was a little bit more complicated. Not really complicated, but it had a little bit more to it because it's got the black, and then we had to fill in the gray or the silver, the chrome. So if you look at this one, this was the chest piece. And if you see, you can see all this right here. So what I do is I printed the black on there, and then what I do is I get some tape. Anyways, I get some tape and I put the tape over the black, right? Once I put the tape over the black, I go and I print the silver. And if the silver is off, I just wipe it away because the black is there's tape above the black, right? So then I just wipe it away. I print it again. I look at it. If it's not right, I come here with these right here. You loosen these up, and then you these knobs right here. This one, and there's one right here. You can adjust them. So those are the micro registrations to where you could move it you move this as you're moving those micro registrations, this thing's moving like real slow. If you were to move these two, you loosen the whole screen and take a chance of the whole thing shifting. By having these and those 4 little adjustments, it makes it a whole lot easier. So that's how you get that little fine chest piece right there. It's only a 2-color chest piece. It's nothing complicated. For someone that does this all the time, they're like, oh, that's simple. But, you know what I mean? I don't do this a whole lot yet. And I'll probably look back at this later on and down the road and be like, man, what was I thinking? That was so easy. And then this right here, Jessica, I don't know, I don't know, if you look right here, you can see this line. So on here we have double-sided tape. It sticks to the platen, and then you stick the shirt to it. So every time you see me put a shirt down, you always see me adjust it. And then I do this, and basically it's sticking the shirt to that double-sided tape so that it doesn't move. So as I print this, the shirt doesn't move. And since the shirt don't move, I can go back and put the color back on it again and not have to worry about the shifting of the color. Whenever you bring this down right here, it falls into place right here. So you never have to worry about it being off. If these things do wear down, you just adjust these bolts on the outside a little bit and you tighten them up with these two, and you're good to go. And then you'll see whenever I bring this down, nothing shifted. Even if I bring this down and I put it here, drop it into place, and I print this, fell right back into place where it was supposed to be. Appreciate it. Hair Food USA. So I always say it's not worth keeping what good is knowledge if you're not willing to share it, right? People come into my store every day and I tell them how I do stuff. we're looking to do classes. I'm not too good with the cameo or the. I'm not really good with the cameo or the silhouette. No, cameo or the cricket, right? So this is the one that I use right here. Let me see. See if I'll show you this. I don't know if it will. Nope, it won't. I was trying to show you the program that I use. I guess I didn't set it up this time. But yeah, I was trying to show you. I use LXI Expert whenever I do my printing for vinyl. That's what I use. So I think it's about to get hot in here because there's a bunch of bugs in here. So if I leave this on any longer, like if I leave that open any longer, it's probably gonna get even more bugs. There's already a lot of bugs all over the light right now. There's a dead bug right there on the shirt. So if there's any questions I missed, I appreciate it. I mean, if there's any questions that I missed, I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know if you can see them, but they're all over that. Probably can't see it, but they're all over this thing right here. So I don't want to turn it off because I don't want them to fly all over the ink. So I'll just leave it on until we get this done. So what's up, everybody? There's like 40 of you guys here, 40 of y'all. So I appreciate all of you guys jumping on tonight. Sunday night, appreciate it. Screen printing some shirts. Screen printing some shirts tonight for an order. And the good thing the thing that I like about this order is it's not a local order. This is someone that follows me on Instagram, and they reached out to me. I gave them a good price for 50 shirts so that they could resell their shirts and make some money off of it. So I'm hoping that she's able to sell these shirts and order some more in the future, you know what I mean? So does this order take forever? Let you know when I start doing classes. So a lot of people have been asking about classes for the silhouette and the cameo. I mean, I keep saying that. For the cricket and the cameo. But being that we've been doing upgrades to our store or changing the store, and then we had started talking about doing classes, but then this came up with the new store that we're getting. So now we're like, I don't want to overwork myself, I guess. So I want to, trust me. Especially if you're local, you know what I mean? I really want to do it for you all because there's a lot of you that come in and want just to learn about the cricket or the cameo or even even sublimation. Had a lady in there today. She was all about sublimation, and she had just got her sublimation printer. it was an Epson. She converted it. And people ask me whenever they come in about this converting printers, and I really don't know a lot about converting printers because I have the Sawgrass 800. So there's not really much I could tell you. But I don't get anything from Sawgrass. I don't get anything from any of them. The only thing that I could say would be the difference is the Sawgrass maintains itself. You know what I mean? The Sawgrass, that's a good thing about the Sawgrass. You don't have to do the maintenance on it. With the Epson printers, unless you have an actual Sublimation Epson printer that is for sublimation, it probably does the maintenance by itself. But if you don't, then you know what I mean? You have to do your own thing. Appreciate that, C-Block. Appreciate it, Ins. I would be doing it quicker, you know what I mean? But I try to, like, when people have questions, I try to get in there and answer the questions that they have. I'm trying, man. I can't say I've been practicing because I don't come out here and just burn a screen to practice. I do want to get into CMYK, or I don't know what is the best program out there to separate colors. I use Simple Seps right now. That's what I use. It's probably like a $300 program that I bought, and it's cool. You know, you just put it in there, you click the button, it finds the colors and it separates them for you. You know what I mean? I like that one. What I don't like is someone sent me a file and had a swimming pool on it, and one side of the swimming pool was dark and then it faded off to white. So whenever I try to separate that, it did it like in lines. So I didn't know what to do. I know you could do it on Photoshop, but I'm not too good with photos. I do know some of Photoshop, I just don't know how to separate the colors on Photoshop to do that. You know what I mean? See, if I had the 6 color, I could put 6 shirts on at one time, load all 6 shirts, and then print this one, move it under the flash dryer, print the next one, move it under it's going to be so much easier. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to doing that whenever I get it. I'm going to call Anatol tomorrow and let them know that I'm just about ready for them to ship my stuff. I got a building. It'll be good to go. Maybe I'll start carrying some Anatol equipment or something. Who knows? 'Cause I know they say they're smart. They're not dumb. You know what I mean? There's other screen print companies out there that don't want to work with anybody. You know, I'm not going to say who. But they didn't want to work with anybody. And Anatol is smart because they know a lot of people are watching YouTube these days. You know what I mean? So with those people that are watching YouTube, they're seeing their equipment. They know that distinguished color red, just like Ryonet has that green, Anatol has the red. So the company is very smart by reaching out to people. You know what I mean? Very smart. There was a fair coming up in September sometime. we saw it online, and I reached out to them to see if they had a spot so I could take the trailer. But it's just like a little fair, so we're not gonna use the trailer again. So I'm still waiting so we can take that trailer out there and use it. I was thinking of taking it to the store on either a Saturday or a Sunday, because we're usually really busy on Saturday and Sunday. So I was like, if I take the trailer out there and make one of these with my logo, this logo on it, if I make a screen with this and just have people come up, and if you go inside and buy a shirt, come outside and you could print on it. We sell the Bella Canvas and the Next Level shirts in there, so I think that'd be cool. You know what I mean? They come in, buy a shirt, go outside and get it printed, and they get to do it. I won't do it. I'll let them come up on the trailer and actually print their own T-shirt. They get to experience the screen printing. This right here, right? So I think that's gonna be cool. I think that's gonna be cool if we ever get to use the trailer. COVID-19 ever goes away. Be legit, but who knows? So this thing is still sticky. After this job, I have another job coming up. I'm gonna show you. I can show you that one. Let me show you that here in a second. Let me just print this one real quick. Yeah, C block. You need your logo should be your car. Cruising the block with C block. So you gotta come pick me up. We can go cruising, man. Let me go grab my next job real quick. Hold on, leave that on there real quick. Here's my next job. This right here. This was hand drawn. So this is going to be the back of the shirt, and this is going to be the chest piece. Right? So let me see if I can show you. So here it is right here. Maybe not. Let me see. There it is right there. We already turned it into a vector. And then there's the front piece, the chest piece. So both of them are already vectors. We just have to get ready to print it. That one, so I gotta finish this one and then start on that one. Because I think I need to finish that one. Yeah, I think by next week and a half, I have to do that one. So it's pretty cool. They drew it on paper, and then we turned it into a vector. And the thing that I like about curing these with, like this right here isn't curing the ink, right? This is just drying the layers, not really. So whenever I put this on here and I do this, those of you that don't know, I do this, right? I put that first layer on there, and when I bring this over here, all it's doing is basically drying this top piece. Whatever is under this, it's not drying it. It's just like Like right now it's wet. Do you see it? Whenever I do this, it's gonna make it like tacky or gooey, so that it won't. So the next layer I put on there will stick to that layer, and then the next layer will stick to that layer. It's not gonna fully dry it unless I was putting it in a like more conveyor dryer, or it looks like a big old pizza oven that it goes in. Or you put it under a heat press. And I don't have the dryer, so I will be using my heat press whenever I do it. You could do this two different ways. You can pull, or you can push. Whatever you feel comfortable with, right? It's all gonna come out the same way, because you got a stencil. You got a stencil there. Whenever you do the stencil, what happens is you're just pushing the ink through that stencil. And as long as you have pressure, it's not gonna squeeze out from the stencil and go everywhere. You could do the less pressure you put, the thicker it'll be. The thicker the ink will be on there. So we'll just put this over here, and then I come and grab. While that one is doing that, I come and grab this one. See, I grab this one over here, and I hang it up. And then whenever I get ready to move this one, over there, you see me do this right here. And then you see me put this over it, right? So remember, whenever I do this and I smash this down, you see how that's stuck? It's stuck down. So by me doing this right here, there's now an air pocket underneath the shirt and on top. So whenever I do this, right, it's now the heat is getting on the back of that shirt, the inside of it and the top of it, right? So it's drying both sides right now at the same time. Not fully drying it, but somewhat drying it. Whenever I first started doing this, I thought this was drying it, and then I would use a heat gun, and I thought I was good. And then I thought I was cool, and I printed some shirts with my logo on it, right? This logo up here. And then I put them on. We went for a drive, put the seatbelt on, and the seatbelt went across your chest, right? So the seatbelt smeared the whole print because it wasn't fully dried. But me, not knowing, just learning myself, right? I learned that you do have to fully cure the ink. And a good thing about putting it in the heat press is you get a really soft feel to your print. Whenever you do it, you get a soft print. You get a nice soft print. Like right now, with the print that we just did over there, whenever you do it, it's not soft. It does have, you can feel these fibers. You see these fibers? I don't know if you can see them, but the fibers stick up. Whenever you put parchment paper over this and you put it underneath the heat press, it comes out really nice. Or they use the screen that they use, the roller or whatever it's called. They use that. Do you know what I mean? So, if you got any questions, let me know. Ask right now. If you have any questions, screen printing, vinyl with the store, you got $50 and over free shipping. Take advantage of it. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, if y'all watched my YouTube stories, Heat Transfer Warehouse. Who else is out there? Total Link Solutions. I don't even think they do $50 shipping. Not even GSG, because I just ordered. That's who my supplier is for $651. And when I ordered from them, it was $150 for free shipping. So if you need vinyl, let us know. Put an order in thevinylstand.com. And we'll get it shipped out tomorrow. After I ship it, it's not mine. I don't know what happens to it after I ship it, right? Like I ship it, and all I can do is pray that it gets to you. And it's crazy, man. Like I sent stuff to Big Brando. I sent stuff to Ryby. I sent stuff to the T-shirt chick. Who else? So many people, and they get their stuff like right away, right? I ship. There's a lady that orders from Atlanta, and the stuff don't even show up. Like what the heck, right? You're like 2 hours away, and you can't even get. They can't even take the mail from here to Atlanta, but it gets delivered all the way to California. Like crazy. Jason said if you push and pull, you're gonna get a ghost in you, so don't do it. See, I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you do a push, so like right now that I'm flooding and then pushing, I would have to do the same thing. But if I was flooding and pulling, would it be the same? Whatever you start with, you got to finish with. Is that what you're saying? So a lot of people tell me you got to do this. You got to hold your screen up and you got to flood it like this. And then put your screen down and do this. You're supposed to, right? If you watched me all night, I don't do that. Because I've learned that whenever I flood it, not to put any pressure. Because whenever you do that, if you put too much pressure, you're pushing the ink through the screen and then it could get on the shirt. And then whenever you print it, it could smash it out, I believe. Right, Jason? But being that I've learned a little bit more about the way I flood and the way I do it, like when I do this, I put no pressure. All I did was just smeared the ink across it. I didn't put no pressure. So, but now when I'm going back, I'm pushing it through the shirt. But when I do this, it's like I'm just gliding it over. Then you come out with a nice clean print. Put that gap, put that separation. That's it for the blues. She's gonna like these. So take it from here. Drop it on there. Put the back over it, right? Cook it some more. Start the next one. Try a fill. What is that? I just know a flood, Jason. What's a fill? Still learning the lingo, right? Like this. Do this. Then put it down. And then do this. Is that what you're talking about? No flood ink. No, it's the same stuff. So I'm using the Predator White ink from Total Ink Solutions. That's what I'm using. This one right here. Predator White. I like their ink. I've been using it since I first started. They did send me some inks. Oh no, it's not water based, it's Plastisol. This is Plastisol inks. I've never used water based inks. I do have a water based black ink. I've never used it, but I would like to try it out. Because I know like whenever you print it, like you can't even feel it from what I've heard. I like Total Inks too. Total Ink Solutions ink. I tried to work with them, but they didn't want to work with me. Like all I use is their inks. You know what I mean? We did a video together. I did a video with Total Ink Solutions. They sent me some inks. I was trying to get like a affiliate link because all I do is use their inks, and they told me no. They told me no, right? So here's the messed up thing, right? I told them, like, I said, man, you know what? All I do is all I use is your inks. You know what I mean? I don't use anybody else's inks. If I show you my inks over there, you're gonna see it's all Total Ink Solution ink. I wanted to get an affiliate link. They told me no. So I was like, okay. But the thing that made me mad with Total Ink Solutions is I opened up the store. Once I opened up the store, they started hitting me up. They wanted to work with me. They're like, hey, let's work together. We want to figure out what kind of vinyl it is they carry. And I'm like, nope. I said, nope. Like, I've asked to work with you guys before, and you straight up told me no. You know what I mean? Like, I really like Lou as a person. I do. You know what I mean? But I don't know if it was him who told me no the first time. But I was like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, when I asked you to work together, you told me no. But now that I have a store and you have the opportunity to make money off me by me buying your vinyl, I was like, nope. Nope. Martin Jones, what's going on? Yeah, I saw it as it was messed up, man. Like how can you do that? You know what I mean? It was like a slap in the face. I took it as, you know what I mean? You didn't want to work with me before, but now that I have a store, you're taking me serious? Like, what? I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I want you to carry our vinyl in your store. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. What's up, Divine Printing? You're still here? What's up, man? How you doing? Man, it's crazy that I was going through my my Instagram the other day, and I don't know what I clicked. I don't know what it was that I clicked, but it said I had a new message, and I was like, oh, I got a new message. And then when I saw the date on it, that thing was a long time ago. And I was like, what is this? And it was a voice message from you, right? From Divine Printing. And then whenever I saw it, and I heard it. He was congratulating me on the trailer, and I was like, that was a long time ago. Like, but yeah, man, I had just got it. It was crazy. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my message. I was like, man, I just saw this. I wrote you back yesterday or the day before. I was like, that is crazy, man. This dude sent me this message, probably thinking I'm ignoring him. It's never. I don't ignore anybody. I write everybody back, good or bad. When you come into Georgia, man. When you gonna come to Georgia and see me? Look at this. Look what I did. Dang it. Whenever I put it down, fold it over each other. See if I can get it off. I don't got a spot gun, but I do have ink remover. If it don't come off, it's all good because I always order extra shirts just in case something like this happens. Just in case, but so this order, whenever I ordered these shirts, I actually ordered double of them because it's only 2 shirts of each size, right? 2 shirts of each size, 2 medium, 2 large, 2X large. So I ordered 4 of each one. So I have double the order that I needed. But you never know when something like that is going to happen, you know what I mean? So you always want to make sure that you have extra, just in case. All right, George, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. See you on the next one. Next time I'm doing something, I don't know. I try to go live, but like, man, I'm just so busy. So this is like the time that I have to go live, like right now, you know what I mean? Right now, you know what I mean? So busy with the store and then orders, like that other one that I got coming up, and then stuff like this. And then now we're gonna have 2 stores, like, plus a full-time job. We'll see. We'll see. I don't complain though, you know what I mean? This is what I've been trying to get to this point, I guess we could say, you know what I mean? So whenever you do this, I always try to do this, right? Grab it off and then hold it, put it on there like that so that the ink doesn't touch, because that's what just happened with that last one when I threw it on there. When I threw it on the box, it flipped and then you got some of the other part red or white, whatever. It's a large shirt. I can get another large now. What I'll do is I'll take the ink off the best I can. I'll print another shirt, but then I'll still send them that shirt so that they can have it. They could decide if they want to sell it or they could just keep it for themselves. Because if I keep it, it's going to go inside of that box and it will become scraps like this. See, there's a sweater. Now scraps. But that's what we do with them. When you mess something up, use it as scraps. Man, Kenny, and it's not even like Sundays, cause Sundays we're open at the store too. You know what I mean? So we're open from 12 to 5 Sunday. 1 to 5 on Sundays. But even at that, when we close the store, there's still like stuff to do in the store, even though it's closed. If that makes sense. So today I knew I needed to start on this job because I need to finish it. Like 5 o'clock, I was there. We closed. It was like 5:30. I was still there, and I was like, "Dude, you need to leave." So I left. You know what I mean? Like, there's just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like there's enough time. Like, time goes so fast. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, we'll get there in the morning, or my wife will get there in the morning, and before you know it, they're already opening, and they haven't even finished packaging online orders, and then they have customers coming in. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, that's how fast the time goes. You know what I mean? You're trying to, like, fulfill orders. You got 5 yards of white, 5 yards of black, 5 yards of red, a sheet of this, a sheet of that, a sheet of this, and you're trying to get all that for one order, and then that's just one of however many there are. You know what I mean? And then we do have, we go in an hour early. The employees go in an hour early so that they can do that. But I'm saying in that 1 hour, it just doesn't seem like there's enough time. But it's been good though. You know what I mean? It's been real good. Time does fly. C Block is crazy, man. Like, whew. It does. So even these lives, you know what I mean? Like, I'll get on these lives and we'll be doing a design. Like, there's 3 designs that my wife wants, right? And I was like, that's perfect. We already have them cut into strips that we want. We're gonna make like fall shirts for the store. And I was like, that's perfect. I can go live. I can cut these out and show people how to cut them out and how to do it, right? So I was like, we could do this, right? We have all the pieces cut out, not cut out. We have them like the individual strips, right? We're gonna do a fall shirt. We're gonna do some glitter. We're gonna do a truck, a flock truck in red, and then we're gonna do some pumpkins on there and some glam glitter. You know what I mean? So I can get on there and I can show whoever's just starting how to do it, right? But I haven't even had time to do that. Like, we plan to do that like Wednesday of this week, right? And then here we are Sunday, and I haven't even, it's just sitting in the floor in my room. And now with the store and the new store that we're going to be getting, those 2 things coming up, we're undecided yet what we're going to do with this house because we want to move closer to the store. We don't know if we're going to rent it or we're going to sell it. So we're also in the process right now of looking to buy another house right now. So, I mean, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, if we decide to sell this house, like, I got to get all this crap out of here so that people that come to the house can actually come in here and see a house, not shop. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Crazy. I'm using this right here. This is what I'm using. Double-sided tape from PMI. This is where I get my stuff from. Right here. PMI. It's double-sided tape. It's perfect for this right here. Whenever I do this. Before I didn't know about this stuff, what I would do is I would spray glue on here, and that was, at the time, I thought it was the perfect thing to do. But as I learned more about this screen printing, that was totally the wrong thing to do. Because what happens is that buildup that goes on there with the glue and the shirts that go over and over, like that stuff is bad. Check this out. I'm gonna show you something. I don't know what you use. Do you use PMI tape right now? Kel, do you use PMI tape for anything, or do you screen print, or what do you do? I'm gonna give you all some free samples here in a second. Oh no, hold on. Ow. Got 5% on my phone. I'm using my phone for the comments because it's right there. The spray tack, I just bought some of that. I bought this one. The web spray. I bought this right here. But I would use this for sweaters, because with sweaters the buildup gets bad. Okay, so you go to PMI.com. Go to PMI.com. You can order that big tape, that big roll of tape that I just showed you. But if you go to PMI.com, you look at this right here. See all this right here? This is their tape also. The tape that I have on here. If you go to PMI.com, you can get this for free. Get this for free, and it comes with, it doesn't come with this dispenser, but it comes with that blue tape, the non-sticky part, and then the sticky part, and then it comes with these two also. Comes with this one and another one, but I don't know where the other one's at. But the other one is exactly like this. It just has it has a blue trim around it to make it easy to tear. So if you go to the PMI.com, what's up, Hustle Inc? If you go to PMI.com, and then when you're on their website, there's a spot that says samples. Click that part that says samples, and you can order one of those boxes and they'll send it to your house for free, so you could try it. Probably mad because every time I screen print I always tell people, but nah, they're pretty cool. They watch one of my videos too. I was doing a video one time and I was using that blue tape that I just had in that dispenser, and I was like ripping it, putting it down. They emailed me and they were like, hey, send me your address, I appreciate you throwing our name out there, and they sent me this for free. So I was using this, ripping it with my teeth, you know what I mean? So they sent me that PMI thing for free. That little dispenser. It's not expensive. It's probably like $20, but still, you know what I mean? I just use glue. Dennis, I was using glue too. But the cleanup sucks, man. The cleanup sucks. If we get through these shirts right here, I'll show you how easy the cleanup is with this. And you probably already know, you know what I mean? But there's probably people out here that don't know. When it comes time to cleaning this stuff up. I'm gonna run out of hangers. Thought I had bought enough. What kind of glue? Let me show you. I think I threw it away earlier. It was the glue. I just bought it at Walmart, like Elmer's glue, that spray glue, or whatever. Crafting glue, that's what I used. I didn't know what to use, so I was using that. We're on orange now. You see that? Orange shirts. But those of you that just got here, let me see, 33. I don't know who, if you just got here, if not. Appreciate you guys for the support. Appreciate all of you guys. I was telling the ones that were here that have been here for a while, that trying to think of the name. Anatol reached out to me, and they are sending me they're basically sending me a full shop. Oh, that's what they're sending me. Now I remember. Dang it, what is it called now? To burn your screens. What is that thing called? Someone fill me in. See, I'm still new to this. What's that crap called? The double-sided tape will last through this whole. It'll last for a while. So the good thing about it is, if it does start to become what can I say, non-tacky, you can spray some water on there and wipe it off, and wait a little bit, and it'll get tacky again. You can just basically what you're doing is wiping off the fibers. Yeah, an exposure unit. They're sending me one of those too. So they're sending me a 6x6 press, a conveyor dryer, an exposure unit, a flash dryer, and a 4-color 1-station press for my trailer. So yeah, I knew I was missing something. I just couldn't think of what it was. So yeah, those of you that just got here, that is the news that has been happening. It's not just me. I'm not the only one that's getting this stuff, but I think I'm the first one to let it out. A lot of people are saying they're selling their stuff and they're getting rid of their stuff. I'm letting you know, me personally, I'm not. They're giving it to me. You know what I mean? I told them that I appreciate that, and they told me I earned it, whatever. You know what I mean? I know it's to get their name out there, but I'm all for it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate them. You know what I mean? I appreciate Anatol. The guys at Anatol are not dumb. They know what they're doing. They know this whole COVID-19 thing that's going on, and you know what I mean? They know people are watching right now. No. Lamorris? No, I wouldn't. It's $300 for a laser. I would not get it. And the reason I won't get it is because I wanted to get it. I'm not going to tell you I didn't. But if you watch Rye Beats, he has the laser, and he said it was a waste of money. So I wouldn't get it. Greg says, I'm trying to figure out a table to print from. What do you mean? Like to put your press on? So this one that I have here, I made it. Whenever I made the video for this, I actually made a video on how I made this table that I have this on. This right here. See if you can see it. Oh wait, let me switch this camera. So this table that I made right here, really can't see it. Yeah, so I did that one that I made. Paula, Mama, if you're here, appreciate you subscribing. Yeah, I made this table right here because I knew whenever I was getting it that I needed something so that this thing could be higher. So I made this table. If you want the blueprints to this table, I have them. You know what I mean? I'm not going to charge you for them. I actually put them on a PDF file. And I tell you everything that I bought, all the cuts that I did, so that if you want to get it, you can. Hopefully you guys can hear me moving around. So, Greg says I found a table from IKEA. That's cool. You know what I mean? I thought about putting wheels on this so I can move it around, but I basically just leave it right here. And right now there's four. See if I can. There's 4 different screens on here right now. So I have it about, I would say 3 to 4 feet away from the wall just because it has to turn. But usually when I'm doing a one color job, I usually remove all the screens and just push it back because this is the only one that's moving. You know what I mean? Yes, but be looking out for that. I will be posting little videos on it through YouTube stories whenever they start sending me, whenever they send me the stuff that they're gonna be sending me. All right, C Block, appreciate you stopping by though. Hey, but don't be going around telling people that they know what they're doing because I'm just telling you what I'm getting. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm buying all this stuff. But I am getting a shop. We are going to be having a print shop now. So we have the store. We have our vinyl store. And now where we sell Gimme 5, 651, and I just started carrying StarCraft. So I'm a distributor, a certified, or what do they call it, a reseller for StarCraft. I'm a reseller for Bella Canvas. I'm a reseller for Next Level. So I carry all that stuff in my store right now. We got Bella Canvas t-shirts, Next Level t-shirts. What else? I'm a B-Flex distributor. We got the B-Flex vinyl in there. We got the 651. And then, like I said, we got the StarCraft stuff in there also. People really like that StarCraft stuff. I think it's, I don't want to lie to you. Forgot. Let me see if I have a ruler out here. I want to say 24 by 20. I want to say that it's 24 by 20. These right here. Looks good on the orange. Well, I think it does. I fixed some shirts for some people. So here's a cool thing that happened to me at the store, right? There you go. Yep. 24 by 20, 24 by 20 by 24. This screen that I'm using today is a 156, but I either use 110 or 156, just like Domino said. I do have some 230 mesh whenever it comes to stupid bug halftones. I do have some 230 mesh for some halftones, but I usually stick with the 110 or the 155. Appreciate that, Domino. Appreciate that, man. Cheers to you. Yep, so if you guys are into vinyl or you're into making your own t-shirts or starting to make your own t-shirts, and you're here for the first time, you can check out our website. thevinylstand.com is where I have all of my material if you're interested. I'm not trying to be here to sell you stuff, you know what I mean? This is more of, like I said, screen printing. We're printing and Q&A, right? So if you guys got any questions about screen printing, vinyl, our store, what Heart and Hustle Printing has coming up in the future, you feel free to ask. I'm not gonna hide anything from people that watch me. I'm not gonna try to sit here and bullshit them and I'm not gonna sit here and try to bullcrap people and tell them a bunch of stuff that I don't think is right? So, really excited about the future that we got coming up with Heart and Hustle Printing. It is scary. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Because I don't do this full time, and that's what makes it scary. Is that a normal print shop will be there 8 o'clock in the morning. I am still in the army right now. Still in the army, so 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, I go to work. I get up and go to work at 8. And we do that all day till 5 o'clock, you know what I mean? And then after that, head to the store for a couple hours. Greg Hicks 23 by 31. Yeah, those things are expensive, man. This one that I built right here. If you want the plans, just to look at what if you want the plans, and this thing right here, let me see if I can show you with my laptop. So if you look right here, I even made a drawer right here. I won't be able to open it because this computer is sitting on top of my deep freezer. But if you look right here, oh yeah, you can. See these rails? So I can put my screens in here. So whenever I put emulsion on my screens, I stick them in here to keep them out of the light. And then I just close it up. So if you want the blueprints or whatever you want to call them, just let me know. Email me. Send me an email, Heart and Hustle Printing, and I will email them to you. Londo, what's up with that, man? I let people put out their stuff, but not to the end. You know what I mean? That's messed up, man. And I approved it. That's even more messed up that I approved it. It's messed up, man. You don't come on someone else's stuff telling people to follow you. But whatever. Yeah. I usually, when I get ready to end my video, I tell people to put their stuff out there, but you're good, Londo. So that is I don't even know what it's called, but if you go to, let me look. I can look for you real quick. Because we have it on our website. I just got to remember what it's called. I think it's, matter of fact, I just think it's printable vinyl for inkjet printer. I think that's what it's called. Printable vinyl for an inkjet printer. I do have the StarCraft one in my store right now. I have that and I have the what is it called? The heat transfer printable vinyl for Dark Garment, and then I also have the sticker one where you could print and then make a sticker out of it. So I do have both of those. I don't know what they're called though. I would say printable, inkjet, something like that. Printable inkjet vinyl, something like that. Something like that. I'm not really sure. Because I know I just got it in the store. Because I just got in my first supply of StarCraft material, and that was in it. Yeah, go to restaurant supplies because it's the same exact thing. Kel has it right, nailed it, right? What did the materials cost? I don't want to lie to you, but I could tell you if you I did an actual video on it, and I mentioned it on there, and I mentioned all the supplies. I don't even remember, so let me show you. See if you can see this. So this is a 2 foot by 4 foot piece that they sell there. I knew this is the size that I wanted, so instead of buying a whole sheet 4x8, I just bought this 2x4 piece that went here. And then I just bought some 2x4s and some 1x1s. And then I already had I have a Craig jig, so I used my Craig jig, and I have a what's it called, a nail gun. You see that right there? That's my little compressor. So I do have a nail gun, so that's what I used whenever I did it. I had a nail gun and my Craig jig to go over both of them, nail them. The Craig jig, it works good whenever you do it because it's supposed to hold it a whole lot stronger. So I think it did. Yeah, Greg, I don't want to lie to you, but if you look at my video, just click my page, click the videos, and then you'll see, like, go through I think the thumbnail is the table, so you can check that out. I get my stuff from S&S. I buy all my shirts, sweaters, caps, everything from there. So, yeah, we're excited about this new store, this new venture of printing full time, I guess, right? I got this local car club that's gonna come out. They come into my store every weekend. If any of you guys are watching, I appreciate you guys. They come into my store every weekend and they buy adhesive vinyl for cars that they're adding they buy adhesive vinyl for cars in their car club that they're adding stickers to every weekend. So I appreciate those guys and appreciate you guys. So I hooked them up with a little discount because they're always in there with their car club. And then whenever I get my new store, one of the guys is gonna let the other guys know that I'm gonna need help moving stuff in there, so they're probably gonna help me move my stuff in there too. So that'd be cool that they're gonna be helping me out. Mike Tease. So you guys, I'll let you guys do this. Not like Londo over there trying to spam my page with his page. But you guys need to go check out Mike T's up and coming YouTuber right there, putting out good content. Go out there, check out his page. Mike, put your YouTube channel. Well, you can click his name or over to the right. There should be like 3 little dots. Click that. Go to his page and subscribe to his channel. He puts out good stuff also. Yeah, we're excited. We're gonna be getting. If you just got here, Mike, we're opening up another store, so we're gonna have 2 of them now. 2 stores, man. It's crazy. One's gonna be for vinyl. We're gonna be selling vinyl in one, and then the next one that we're doing is gonna be all printing. Hopefully embroidery. Hopefully big screen, a big printer to print stickers and decals and printable vinyl and all that good stuff. So hope the best for all of us that are doing our thing. Six, 12, I need 18 more 18 more hangers. I think I'm out. Hopefully this white looks good on yellow, so we'll see. Yep. What you got, Mike? Yep. So we're gonna open up a print shop. I was letting everybody know, like, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep at it. Because you never know who's watching. That's what I could say. You know what I mean? You start, whenever you first start off, you probably have 2 views, 3 views, 10 views, whatever. You know what I mean? But you never know who those 2 views were. You know what I mean? and I just found that out because Anatol just reached out to me, and the reason I'm opening up a second store is because they're sending me a full shop for screen printing. So it's been a blessing, and I think, like I said, I've been telling you guys, I thank all of you guys, you know what I mean? I couldn't do this without you guys that watch or subscribe to my videos. So I appreciate you all so much. Yes. Water-based glue is good. I've heard that Mike, what's his name? Mikey Designs. I think he uses that stuff. I watch a lot of his videos because he's really good when it comes to screen printing. I just had a job that I don't know if you guys, I was talking to you guys about it a little while ago. This pool company reached out to me here locally and wanted me to do their shirts. And the way they didn't have the actual Adobe Illustrator file, they had the PNG file. So whenever I went to separate it, and being that it faded from blue to white, whenever I separated it made lines going up and down, so it wouldn't do it right. And since I know Mike from Mikey Designs is really, really good at that, I'm trying to outsource that job to him so that he can give me a good price and I can still make a little bit of money by selling these shirts to them. So they want 250 shirts. Then they're gonna want some sweaters and beanies in the winter time. So this is a job that I really want because again, they're local, you know what I mean? So if I can get that job and outsource it, it'd be legit, you know what I mean? It's all about, you can't get the job done, find someone who can, you know what I mean? This is what I use right here. I mean, I haven't used it yet, it's still brand new. The web spray, adhesive, palette adhesive. I haven't used it, but I know when I talked to Matt from Mikey Designs, he was telling me about this stuff, so I went ahead and got it so I could try it out. Because I was telling him whenever I do sweaters and I put the image down like this right here, right? And then I print this image on here, right? And then when I would pick it up, the image would come up a little bit. So then I was sitting there trying to pat it back down to get it back in the original spot. But then when I would go to print it again and look at it, it would be off a little bit, right? So I reached out to him. He's a good dude. You know what I mean? I met him at a show. He was like, you need to get that web spray. So I got it. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm getting ready to do, this is my next job right here. That's the chest piece, and this is the back. We're gonna do that one. That one's actually going on some hoodies and some next level shirts and some Bella Canvas hoodies. So yeah, send them the link to the cart. Yeah, so I even when I went to the show in Dallas, Ryanette, they had that cart there. And it was the end of the show. And they were like, oh, we're trying to sell them. And they were taking off like $50. I was like, nope. It's an overpriced cart. So I was like, nah, I'm good. They're like, we don't want to package it, man. We'll give you $50 off. I was like, nope. But I'm looking to get into doing Plastisol transfers eventually. You know what I mean? I was showing you guys earlier. Here's my Plastisol black, Plastisol white, and then the Plastisol powder. I just need to wait for the paper to come in so I can start using that stuff. But I'm not going to be sending any out anytime soon. Sorry. And the reason is because I don't even know how it works yet. You know what I mean? Last thing I want to do is send out something that won't won't stick. You know what I mean? Is that how you say it? Whenever you go to press it on a shirt, if it doesn't stick, you know what I mean? Giveaway. The pod giveaway, man. I haven't even. So the sad thing is, man, the pod. I haven't even got to use it. That thing, I got it. I had it built in November. I think they finished it around January. Around January is when they finished building it, right? And then COVID-19 got bad, and then I'm paying $30 a month to leave it in storage. So that's the story of the pod right now. That looks pretty good though. Look at it. It looks better in person than on here, I guess. The white on the yellow. So, this isn't a bad job for a couple hours tonight. 50 something shirts. I'm not going to say what I charged for them. I'm not going to say how much I made, but I made good money. And I gave them a good price. You know what I mean? It worked out for me. It worked out for them. And the good thing is, like I was telling you guys earlier, is that this person that ordered these shirts are not even local. You know what I mean? So that's what's up, man. It's a follower or a subscriber on YouTube. I know they follow me on Instagram. I don't know if they follow me on YouTube, but maybe she's even watching this video tonight. I don't know. But I appreciate her, you know what I mean? She reached out to me a while back, got 1 or 2 shirts made with her logo on it, and then she reached out to me the other day, last week sometime, saying that she needed 50 something shirts. So, oh, you good, Mike? You good? No, same, Jessica, same image for all shirts. Same image, size for all shirts. So right now I'm doing medium, large, and X large. If I was doing a small shirt, this would still fit on the small. An extra small or a kid shirt, I wouldn't do it. I would have to. So if they were like these right here, right? They're like, I need 56 of these right here. I need so many medium, so many large, X large, smalls. I need 5 of each of those, right? And then they're like, I need two kid small shirts, just 2, right? I just do it with vinyl. Just do it with vinyl. Because this is only white, right? You're only doing white, so you could do it with vinyl and then resize it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do a screen for 2 shirts. It's just, like I said, it's too much work for 2 shirts. This one, you guys saw this one earlier, but this is a white, like an ash gray. So I didn't think the white would look good on here. So I told her you have to change it. We could do it in black, but she wanted to go with this, which is vinyl. You know what I mean? So we did this in the rainbow glam vinyl that we carry. And then when I get done, I'm gonna bag them all up for her so she can sell them. And I didn't charge her to bag them either, so I need more hangers. whenever I do, what is it called? Family reunion shirts. Those are the big ones, right? So those will be like, I need so many X large, double X large, whatever, right? Smalls, medium, and larges. But then when it comes down to the kids, they're like, well, I need 2 youth small, 1 onesie, 1 of this, 4T, 2T, whatever. That's when you switch it over to vinyl, because a majority of your print is going to come from this right here. And then all those, just those little tiny shirts that you're going to do for the kids, I would straight up do it in vinyl, because the last thing you want to do is have to burn a bunch of screens like this for different sizes. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. So how do I know? I'll show you. Give me a second. A lot of shirts, when you order the shirts, a lot of them have a crease right down the middle, right? So that's one way. That's one thing that I always look for. Another thing that I look for, let's see, is this seam right here. Is whenever I'm bringing this back, I'm holding the seam of the shirt where the sleeve connects to the actual shirt. That sew line, or whatever you call it, I hold it on both sides right there at the same, so that whenever I bring it, I measure how far down I'm going, and I do it all fluently. You know what I mean? I don't just, you know what I mean? Like, I grab it, I know where I'm grabbing the shirt at, and I bring it back, or I grab it from right here, and I'll bring it back right at the seams. See these 2 seams right here, where the sleeve meets the shirt. I hold it so that I could bring it straight back, and then I come right here and I feel, see this line right here? I feel on both sides how far down it's coming, and I know. And then usually there's a line that is creased in the middle of the shirt right here, and I try to keep it right in the middle, so that whenever you're done and you bring it off, you should be right in the middle of the shirt. But it happens. Sometimes you do them crooked, you know what I mean? And being that you do shirts, if you do shirts these days, right? Just look at people. You are your own worst critic. If that makes sense, right? Let's see. So look at this shirt right here. See this line? Not this one right here, but right here, this sharp line that goes right there. That's the line that I'm looking at. If you look at it, it goes all the way to the top. Hopefully you can see it. Can you see it right here? This line goes all the way to the center of the shirt right here. Starts right here in the center and goes all the way down. So whenever I put this on here, I put it and I move it all the way down. I push it all the way down, and then I grab these 2 seams like I said, right? And I bring it back. And as long as this line right here, from here to here, right here, is straight, you know your shirt is straight. So if I did this and it was off to the side, I bring it straight back and I'm like, I'm good, but look at the line. The line goes this way. So that's how you know your shirt's going to be crooked, right? I bring it all the way down, then I slowly bring it back, right there. My line is in the middle. This seam right here that you guys can see on this little camera, and then this one right here. As I'm holding them right here, I can feel that my fingers or my arms are, one's not higher than the other. They're both about the same angle down, right? So I know I'm good there. I know I'm good here. So then I just come back and I push it down. Now your shirt is in place and is not gonna move. And then you're ready to print it. But I do it as I'm putting the shirt on there. I know what I'm looking for. As I'm putting the shirt on there and I'm getting ready to bring it back, I already know I'm looking for this line and I know what I'm looking for when I bring this back. So, I mean, that's a good question, you know what I mean? Because people don't know that. But me knowing the little bit that I do know about screen printing, that's one thing that I've learned to cautiously do whenever I do it. So, good question. Hope that helps. Ink lasts way longer. Ink will outlast the shirt. Like this shirt right here. This shirt, I don't even know how long I had it. I didn't do this shirt, but it's ink. If you look at it, it's cracking because I've had it that long. Vinyl won't last as long as one of these will. Ink will outlast vinyl if it's done right. If you don't do it right, then you could, if you don't cure the ink right, and you wear the shirt one time and you wash it, it's done. Because what's going to happen is, whenever you wash it, the ink's not cured, it's going to wash right off. So that's one thing you have to watch with. But that's what I'm saying. Someone was asking earlier, how do I cure my inks or dry them completely? And what I do is I put them under a heat press. So whenever I get done with these back here, I am going to take them upstairs and put them under a heat press. Put them under the heat press 320 degrees for 30 seconds. I put a piece of paper on top and press it. Catherine Perez, if you're here, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the subscribe. She's not related to me. You guys saw that. I'm not sure if you saw that. It still works the same. Whenever I get a subscriber, it usually shows up somewhere on the screen. So by me putting the shirts like this on top of each other, they should be good. Because if I touch this shirt, right, it's not coming off on my hand. Let me do it this way. If I do this, it's not coming off. So if I do this right here, right, it's not coming off on my hand. It's not coming off on my hand, right? So this layer of the ink is completely dry, right? But if I were to get this and put pressure on it and smear it, it's gonna smear because it's not fully cured. So what I'm gonna do, being that this thing is dried, it's not cured, I'm able to hang it up like this over the other shirt and not have to worry about the ink transferring to the back of that shirt. Now, whenever I take these shirts upstairs, what I'm not gonna do, hopefully you can hear me. What I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna grab all these shirts and carry them on my shoulder and take them upstairs, right? Because then they're gonna start moving around, they're gonna start rubbing against each other, and that's where you take the chance of them smearing ink, right? So what I will do is I'll take it upstairs exactly like that, right? I'll have my wife help me. We'll take this, we'll wheel this thing where we're gonna wheel it, and then we'll carry it upstairs before I drop it. We'll carry it upstairs, right? And then once I get upstairs, I'll take one off at a time, put it on the heat press, and I'll press it. That's what I'll end up doing. But what you don't want to do is grab them and be like, yep, let's go. Because then you take a chance of them messing up. They might not, because like I said, it's dry, but it's not cured. Again, see the same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. You can see it. See the line? You can see it down here. That really thin line right there. Every shirt usually has that, right? And that's how you can find out whenever you're doing this. So if you're doing a heat press, if you're heat pressing this shirt and you don't see that, how can you get that line? Is you can go like this, right? Go like this, fold it in half, get it all together, right? put it on your heat press. Put it on your heat press and press your shirt, right? Press it for like 3 or 4 seconds. And then whenever you take it out of the press and you put it out, you're gonna have that line in there. So you know exactly where the middle of the line's at. For if you don't have that in there, if you don't have that line. Usually, if you look at your shirts before you press them, they usually do have that line in there. So see, I did that. I know the lines here. My 2 underarms or whatever they are, they're about the same length down. I'm gonna come in here, spread my inks. There we go. So, make sure you guys, Cynthia Perez, what's a good startup kit? Do here. Hey, Cynthia, I appreciate you just subscribing to the channel. I don't know if you saw the little zombie. Appreciate it. We're not related, right? Perez. A good startup kit, it all depends on your budget. You know what I mean? This is a really good press, really good press, but it's gonna cost about $1,200 for this one. I did get this one over here. I'll show you this one. This one right here. This one I paid, I think, $300 for it. $300 for that one. But it was the biggest headache ever. So if you look at the bearing on this one, see that bearing right there? That thing is awesome. There's no wiggle in this. There's no like if you see a wiggle, it's because the table might be just an off a little bit, right? But it's not. There's no wiggle in this. There's nothing, right? Now, if you can see this one, let me show you. Can you see it? This one, like this whole thing this whole thing moves side to side a lot. And whenever it came time to doing a 2-color job or a 3-color job, that thing was so hard to register. It was so hard to get that thing for the colors to line up. Let me see if I have one. No, I don't. So, I mean, that's why I say, like, it all depends on what your budget is. So, like I said, this one right here was $1,200 for this one. But if your budget was, say your budget was $1,000, then you could buy this exact same one. You just would buy it without this right here. You wouldn't get this piece. This is the micro registrations. You just wouldn't get it without it. So you pay an extra, I think it's an extra 100 for each one. So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 maybe? 1,200, 1,299? I don't remember exactly. And then once you order it, it takes them like 2 weeks to ship it. So then you're excited because you ordered it, but then they don't ship it for 2 weeks. But I really like this press. I really do. You know what I mean? But I had the opportunity to work with Anatol, so I'm not gonna pass up that opportunity. And I'm very thankful that they reached out to me and other YouTubers, other creators, I guess, to give us the opportunity to work with Anatol. So I'm excited about it. And if you're in the Georgia CSRA is what they call it here. If you are in this area, we will be doing some basic beginner classes. Maybe we'll come up with a logo or a design, and then we'll do a class and then print a shirt or whatever, and then you leave with whatever you make. So we're excited. See how this goes. So I can show you. I would hate to move these because I'm gonna do another one, but let me show you. So watch this. Let me move this one over here. So it's gonna be hard. It's probably gonna be hard to show you because you can't really. You guys can't see. Let me see if I can get it in here. You can't. So here's my registration marks. Right, I got 4 of them right here. So this one right here. So if I do this right here, right? If I do this whole thing will come off, right? Now when I put it on here, I have to move this around until I get it where I want it, right? So I got it where I want it. I go ahead, I tighten these back up. We're good, right? So now we're not moving, right? So say this was off. Let me move this over. Hopefully, there we go. So say this thing was off a little bit. What I usually do is I come over here. These two right here, you loosen these. And then, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but if you can see it moving. If you can't, it's because it's barely moving. This thing barely moves left and right. And then this one brings it back and forward. So right now it's moving back. And then we can move it this way. No, I'm sorry. This one goes left and right. So this one's moving it side to side, right? And then these two right here will rock it forward and back. So if you look at it, it's moving this side forward. Now I got to come over here and move this one to make that one go forward. And then once you get it lined up the way you want, you come in here, you tighten these up, and you're good to go, right? So that's what the micro registrations are for. That's how those will work if you're doing a job like that. That's how. Hope that helps. Hopefully I explained that right to you. Then you gotta make sure you put the shirt on there right before you put it on the wrong side. The white looks good on purple. So, Kel, that's what the micro registrations do. Let's see, or get one screen, or get the one screen, one station print. Yeah, or you can get that. Then you just have to worry about one color. You don't have to worry about doing a bunch of different colors. How often do you heat press, and when you started, how did you get customers? So for me, I started getting customers through the military actually. So I'm in the Army, and what I did was started telling people at work if they needed shirts. You know what I mean? And then they started ordering, and then the unit was like, hey, we need shirts. So the unit would order shirts. And that's basically how it started. And then from there, it went to the guys that I worked with, their wives wanting shirts. And then Jason, I don't know if Jason's still here. Jason, I started doing YouTube videos. On my first live that I did, I was like, let me just try it. It says I can go live on YouTube. Let's try it. So I tried it. And then Jason, that was on here earlier, Jason Inns, was like, hey, what's your Instagram? I was like, I don't have an Instagram. He's like, you need to be on social media if you're doing this. You know what I mean? So I got a social media account, and Instagram account. And then it's just been crazy ever since then. You know what I mean? Like I said, this order that I'm doing right here, Holt, I don't want to take Tiki. This order that I'm doing right here is not for a person that is local. This is for one of my followers on Instagram, and they're not even here. They're up in New York. So, social media is a beast. If you don't have social media, if you're not promoting your stuff on social media, and you're just trying to do it locally, it's not going to happen. I mean, it will happen eventually, don't get me wrong. But you need to do social media, because social media, if you put a tag of Georgia or whatever state you're in, it's going to tag everybody that is looking for that Georgia or whatever. You know what I mean? So whenever I do stuff, I tag screen printing, Plastisol, heat press, what else? Emulsion. I don't know. I just tag stuff. You know what I mean? And then that's how you get people that follow you. So yesterday I did a sign. Yesterday I did a 9-foot banner for this girl that came into our store, and she's an artist. You know what I mean? So she paints. So whenever I did that, I just tagged like artists and stuff like that, so that people that have their own studios would see that big old banner that I made and would be like, you know what? I need a 9-foot banner like that in my studio. How can I get one? You know what I mean? So it's cool just to put your work out there for other people to see, and then when other people see it, hopefully you can get a job out of it. You know what I mean? Because you got people out there that whenever you print them a shirt and they wear it, people probably will ask them, hey, where'd you get that shirt from? But how many times is that person going to actually have a card to be like, oh, here you go. Look up this guy right here. He's the one that did it for me. Like, how many times is a person actually going to have your card to give out besides yourself? You know what I mean? Like, even me, I don't even carry my own cards with me. What I do is whenever when we send out a package of vinyl, I throw a card in there. I throw one of these stickers in there, a sticker like that, and then we just got some stickers made of the vinyl stand, so then I throw the vinyl stand sticker in there too now. So yeah, you have to promote yourself. You have to. No matter what it is, if you just do a word, if I did this word fox right here, I would do the same thing. You know what I mean? Yesterday, the job that I did yesterday was nothing fancy. Go to my Instagram and look at the post that I did last night, right? Nothing fancy, block letters. But the thing about it is, it was on a 9-foot sheet. You know what I mean? And the cutter, I have it's like a Graph Tech cutter, but it's called the QE6000. And thing cut amazing. You know what I mean? It stayed straight. It didn't go crooked. You know what I mean? But you know, I was doing it for her. But I was like, hey, like, I'm doing this, right? But what I want to do is I asked her permission because it said the name of her studio, right? So I was like, while I'm doing this thing for you, can I do a little 1-minute clip for Instagram so that I could promote it and I'll tag you in it? And she was like, yeah, go for it. You know what I mean? So I usually, if I'm doing someone else's work for them, I'll usually ask permission before I do it, because some people will get mad. You know what I mean? They'll get mad and be like, oh, you promoted yourself using my work. So you got to be careful what you do. You know what I mean? I do heat press all the time. I don't put a lot of it out because I just don't have time. You know what I mean? Like, and the reason I say I don't have time is because I work all day and then we go to the store. When I get out of the store, like, I planned on doing this last night, but the lady that came in for that decal, she came in the store about 4 o'clock. We close at 6. So I was like, I can do it because my press, my stuff is here at the house. It's not in the store. So I was like, I can do it, but it's going to be till 6 or 7 o'clock when I get home. So I had to do that last night. So I wasn't going to turn it down. You know what I mean? This could wait another day. I don't know how much longer she could wait. You know what I mean? She wanted to get that decal up in her studio, so I wanted to get that done for her right away. And the good thing is, she loved it. She came in the store. We rolled it out on the floor. We showed it to her. She loved it. You know what I mean? So it's cool. And then I was talking to her, like, whenever we open up our next store, like, maybe I'll have her come in and paint one of my walls for me. You know what I mean? And that's just by, like, I would have never known her if she didn't come into my store. She wrote me on Instagram what she wanted. We checked out her page. We saw what she did. I was like, man, she does good work. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Small business helping a small business, you know what I mean? But you gotta be your biggest promoter. That's what I can say. Be your biggest promoter. I'm using Plastisol inks. Yeah. So Lamoris, yeah. So that one that I have down here is not micro registrations, and it was a pain in the butt when it came to like detailed stuff. You know what I mean? I used to have them hanging back here on the wall, but I had the garage open one day when I was doing this, and it was real windy and it ripped them all off the wall. So, but without micro registrations, it can be hard. It can be hard. But some people that do it all the time, they're like, nah, it's easy. You know what I mean? Everybody has their preference. You know what I mean? But when I went from that press down there to this one, whole lot more better. You know what I mean? Way, way better. Dennis has a 4 colors, 2 station. Nice. I don't make my own stickers. But if you need stickers, I do make my own stickers. So if you need stickers, I can get them for you. See? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to promote myself. So, do you make your own stickers? Yeah. If you need stickers, email me and I'll get you stickers, right? I'm not going to turn down a job. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. I know people in the YouTube community of printers that do stuff and are like, hey, if you ever need something like this, I can't get there. Like I have a sticker right here. If you ever need stickers, like that sticker that is right here, that logo and that logo, I get stickers made with that. You know what I mean? And these dudes are like, hey Joe, you ever need stickers? Just let me know. I'll do them for you. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna tell you no. I can't do stickers. If you're like, hey Joe, I need 100 stickers. How much? I'm gonna be like, hold on. Let me calculate this real quick. I'm gonna message somebody else. They're gonna give me a price, and then I'm gonna give you a price. That's what you gotta do. You know what I mean? You have to outsource. You know what I mean? I did some stickers for a school, right? I don't have a sticker machine. I don't have the printer to do it. You know what I mean? They wanted 100 stickers, right? They want 100 stickers of social distancing to put on the floor, right? I was like, all right, cool. They asked me, how long is it gonna take you to make them because we need them? I said, give me 1 week and I'll get them for you. I'll have them ready for you. She's like, okay, send me the invoice. Sent her the invoice. I sent the image to somebody else. Somebody else sent me the stickers. I turned around, gave her the stickers. I did nothing and I made money off of it. Wait. What's up, Graphics Warehouse? I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick.
Maybe like 4 or 5.
I'm almost done. I just need the purple and the pink. Graphics Warehouse, what's going on? Graphics Warehouse, y'all need stickers, y'all can get it from Graphics Warehouse. He does stickers. Gildan brand, can you overlap colors when screen printing? You can, yeah. And it's all about, so like this right here, say she wanted Say she wanted this in gold, the money sign. Say she wanted the money sign in gold, I would do it in gold, and then you would just do this color, and then you would put the gold over it, and that's all you would do. Just do that over that. What else? Is that a Texas tattoo on your elbow? Yup, with paint. Yeah, so I'm from Kingsville area, Corpus Christi. Austin, Texas, that's what's up. But like I was saying, you have to be your biggest promoter. Promote yourself. People that wear your t-shirts, they're going to promote your business, you know what I mean? By wearing their shirt, and hopefully whenever someone says, hey, where'd I get that shirt from? They could be like, I got it from Jessica Corte, or I got it from Graphics Warehouse, or Adriana Villa, I hope I didn't say that right, or Heart and Hustle Printing, you know what I mean? And then that's how they'll be like, well, how can I get in touch with this person? Either they're going to say, hey, go look at them up on Facebook or Instagram, you know what I mean? Where do you get your shirts? I get my shirts at SNS Activewear. You got to have a resale to get on that website, though. You have to have a reseller's certificate or whatever. Appreciate the subscription. If you're here watching tonight, appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so that's where I get my stuff from. SNS Activewear. But like I said, you have to have a resale. You can get on the website. You can see everything they have, but you won't see prices. Before I was there, I was getting from Jiffy. Jiffy is nothing but a company that outsources. That's all they do. So if you order from Jiffy Shirts and you get your package in the mail, it's going to say that it came from somewhere else. Because that's what I was talking about. You order from them, they have a markup on it. They buy it from someone cheaper, that person ships it to you. That's how they get it. Yep, appreciate it, Kel. I'm almost done here too. I got 6, probably like 9 more shirts and then I'm done. Okay, Greg, I appreciate you watching that video. Yeah, if you have any questions or you want the blueprints of it, let me know. Send me an email to heartandhustleprinting@yahoo.com and I'll send you the PDF file for it. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to open up that shop, and then we're looking to get some other machines in there. Yeah, that should be good. Not everybody's on there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're looking to get. So we're getting our screen printing stuff and all the other stuff, and then we're going to be looking to add, I don't know what yet, either a big printer or, what's the other thing, embroidery, we don't know yet. So just keep watching. Appreciate that. My videos, I hope they help. A lot of people that watch my videos have said that they have helped, so it's good to know that they help. I go in depth whenever I do my videos, so I hope you get something out of it. $4? Yeah, that's pretty cheap, but You can get them cheaper. But you gotta think, like at $4, say they're marking them up, what, $1.50 or $1 or something, and you order 100 shirts, they make $100 for doing nothing. But Jiffy's not a bad place. I use them whenever I first started too. But there are once you get a resale license and you get all the other stuff, you can get them a little bit cheaper. Dang, I got 9 to go. Thought I was done. We're gonna knock these out. I think the Gimme 5 is way better than Caesar. And the reason I say that is because, not because I sell it, but Caesar has a very plastic feel to it. It feels like, whenever you print it, it feels like plastic. With the Gimme 5, you don't get that. You don't get that plastic feel to it. Check out the website. You know what I mean? Check out the website. We have a sample pack on there. You get like, I don't even know. I don't want to lie to you. You get a whole bunch of different colors for like $20, something like that. So try that one out. You know what I mean? And if you don't even want to do that, just order a yard of white or order a yard of black. Art prints. I do sublimation also. I have a Sawgrass 800. So I do that. I do sublimation. Paper printing, cool. Is that what you mean by like, printing? Like sublimation prints, or what are you talking about? Printing paper? There you go. Jessica just tried it. Where'd you get it from? Did you order it from us? Where'd you order that Gimme 5 from? Yeah, Gimme 5 is a soft matte finish. And it feels way better. I think it feels way better than the Caesar Easy Weed. Caesar tends to crack pretty fast. If you haven't used the Gimme 5, you should give it a try. And if you're gonna order, check this out. If you order from us, you can go to Google Play or Apple, the Apple Store. We have an app. You can download the app, right? And if you order $15, you get $2 off. And then you get 15 points for every dollar you spend. And then on the app, it'll show you the rewards that you can get. Okay, appreciate it, Jessica. I'm glad you got your stuff because some people don't get it. If you ever have any questions on it, you could feel free to message us on the website. There's some messages on my phone that I gotta answer back, and then or you can email myself or Lori. Or just call the store. Just call the store. Yeah, the grab bags are cool. We sell a grab bag that has there's a regular grab bag, and then there's a specialty grab bag. One's $10 and one is $12. And then it comes, like she said, it comes with a bunch of random stuff that you might not ever buy, but you were wondering how it would look. So it all comes on the specialty or the other one. So it's pretty cool stuff. So Thermoflex is nice. I used to use Thermoflex. I liked it, and then when I found out about the Gimme 5, I got turned on to the Gimme 5, and luckily I became a reseller for the Gimme 5. The difference between the Thermoflex and the Gimme 5, they're both matte. They're both pretty stretchy. The Gimme 5 presses at 285 degrees for 4 seconds. Thermoflex presses at a higher temperature for 10 to 12 seconds. So if you have a big job and you want to cut down your time, the Gimme 5 is the way to go, because it only takes 4 seconds. So if you have one of those heat presses that whenever you close it, it beeps for the last 3 seconds, as soon as you close it, it's going to start beeping. The one in our store, whenever we're doing something there, we press it, like we press the, clamp it down, it starts beeping right away because it's going to open right back up. Try it out. Go to the website, order some. Download the app so that you can redeem your points whenever you start spending. Make sure you have the app so you can get rewards. Could have did this in vinyl because it's only one color, right? But it would take forever to weed. I did 6 of them today in the store. The ones with the glitter. I did these 6 today when I was in the store, and it was a pain in the butt. Weeding like little stuff here. So it's just easier to screen print it. So it might take a little bit longer to get this whole setup done, but it's a lot less of a headache whenever it comes time to weeding, especially if you got little detail stuff whenever you're weeding. Same thing, like what I'm talking about outsourcing, right? If you guys ever need something, say someone is like, hey, I need 200 shirts, right? And you're like, dang, I gotta weed 200 shirts, right? Say it's this print right here that we're doing, right? And you're like, man, I don't want to weed 200, right? You could reach out to me, let me know what you need, right? Say, hey, I need 200 shirts, but I want to outsource them to you. I want to make some money. What price can you give me? And then I guarantee you, we can come up with a price, right? So that I make a little bit of money and you make a little bit of money. You know what I mean? And then you don't do nothing. All you do is receive the order and hand carry it to the next person. So if y'all ever need a job done, a big job, message me on Instagram, email me, Hard Hustle Printing, or joe@thevinylstand.com, and we'll get something. We'll work something out. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. It's good to know. It's good to have people that can do that for you. You know what I mean? And I could be that guy that could help you guys out. What's up, Kel? Greg, I'm hoping to. Probably not right away. I want to get the whole store situated, but that's my plan. And that was even that's my plan. So hopefully everything goes good within this next year, 2 years, a year and a half maybe, and hopefully we can start carrying some screen print supplies, and we can sell them. You know what I mean? So hopefully everything goes good. This order, Jason, was like 50 some shirts. Just a one color job. Nothing hard. One color, one screen. So pretty easy. Gave her a good price so that she could resell them. Whenever you say a price for a job, are you talking vinyl or are you talking screen printing? So, hey Gus, I'm not curing the tees. I'm not gonna cure the tees right now. All I'm doing right now is I'm just drying them so that they're tacky and that the ink won't spread from one shirt to another when I put them back here. But what I usually do is I put them on a heat press to cure them because I don't have a conveyor dryer. But I am getting one. So for now I use a heat press. What I do is I put it under the heat press just like this, put a piece of parchment paper over it, and I'll press it at 320 degrees for 30 seconds. It depends on how many shirts they order, Kel. How many shirts, how many colors. Obviously, the more they order, the cheaper it is. But then again, if it's a multicolored job and you got to do a screen for white, you got to do a screen for green, and if you got to do one for another color, it all depends. You know what I mean? Some people will charge a setup fee when it comes to that. But yeah, like I was telling you guys earlier, the biggest critic is yourself. You're your biggest critic whenever it comes to. All right, Hustle Inc. I appreciate you downloading that. Yeah, so you get points. You get points every time you make an order. You get 15 points for every dollar, and that stuff adds up. People come into the store and they have like $30 worth of credit, and I'm like, but it's good because I know they're buying. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like I was saying, you're your biggest critic. Whenever you do something and you know it's off just a little bit, say like this fox was over to the right a little bit, you as the printer would know it and be upset with it, but at the same time, the customer might not even notice it. You know what I mean? I've seen people's t-shirts when I was walking behind them, and as I'm walking behind the person, their shirt is on and the image is like too far to the left or too far to the right. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean when I say we as the printers are our biggest critics. Martin Jones, we're talking about the app for if you go to my store and if you buy vinyl from my store. Jessica, yes. So all you have to do is just download the app and it'll link it together, and whenever you place an order, it automatically gives you your points. Yep. So make sure you get 15 points, and then whenever you do your first order in store or online. If you order $15, you automatically get $2 off. Or you could just leave it there, let it accumulate. There's people that just let it. They're like, oh, you got a free sheet of vinyl. They're like, nah, let it go. You got $15 worth of credit. They're like, let it go. And then before you know it, they got like $30. So yeah, check out the app. Download the app so that you can get rewards. You know what I mean? And then every once in a while, we'll go into the app and add a reward in there, and then it'll be like, send out a message to these people that have so many reward points, and they'll send you a message saying, hey, come back and we're gonna give you another $10. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's in the app store. It looks like this. Look, let me show you. Can you see this one? Oh, it looks like that. But it looks like, see it right here. Get away. Hopefully you can see it right there, the vinyl stand. And then when you go in there, rewards. So it says free sheet of vinyl, $5 store credit, $15 store credit, $30 store credit, and then if you get 7,050 points, look at that. $50 of store credit. $50 of store credit. You can't beat that. You know what I mean? Come in, you get $50 worth of store credit. And then you come in the store and you walk out with $50 worth of free stuff. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna buy vinyl from the store, you might as well download the app because it's gonna help you out. So here's one thing about the app, right? Say you have $15 worth of store credit, and then you come in and you get one sheet of vinyl. It takes away from your $15 of store credit, right? It's not, oh, you got $15 of store credit and a free sheet of vinyl. So you got so many points, you can get either one, right? So if you get the free sheet of vinyl, it's 750 points. You're gonna take that away, but then now you don't have enough for $15 of free credit. If you know what you get what I'm saying? Because some people will say that they got it. The app store, go to the vinyl stand. You have to make sure you put the, because if you put vinyl stand, it won't come up. You have to put the vinyl stand. So you see what I'm saying? If you use your points, it deducts them. So say you have $50 worth of store credit, and we tell you, say you come in, we're like, you got $50 worth of store credit, 30, 15, or a free sheet of vinyl, and you're like, I'll do the $30 today. So then you do the $30. Well, now you don't have $50 worth of store credit anymore, right? Because you just took away $30 worth of points from that. Some people think that they have all of them and they can use any one whenever they want. So they'll be like, I'll use a $30 today, and then tomorrow I'll come in and use a $50. No, that's not how it works. So keep that in mind, because I mean, I get it, because you don't get explained that. You know what I mean? Yep, the vinyl stand. And then whenever you make your order, it always tells us like how many orders you've made. And usually the people that make, since I've been there, the people that make their first order or whenever I got in there, second, third, or fourth order, I was throwing in stickers. Free this sticker, that vinyl stand sticker, we just got those in, so I throw those in there, and then I throw in the little red Heart and Hustle printing sticker, that one right there. So I try to throw those both in there for you guys, so that you guys can have them to do it what you want with them. If you don't want it, then go put it on a restroom wall somewhere. Don't just throw it away. Just take it and go stick it somewhere. Pink looks good. Almost done. Yeah, she's here somewhere. There she is. Roaming around. Do you know the turnaround time for delivery of vinyl? Is that what you're asking? Hampton, is that what you're asking? So that's out of my hands, right? So what I do is we ship priority. Priority is 2 days, but not guaranteed, right? I've had stuff get from here, from Georgia to California, faster than it got from here to Atlanta, which is 2 hours away. It's crazy. Like shipping is crazy right now, and it's not us, because all the orders that were placed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday we shipped them out, but anything that was placed after like 4 o'clock we don't ship, right? And then Saturday, by the time we go in, the store USPS is already closed, and then Sunday they're closed. So right now I have all the orders right now here in my house, and then I take them to work in the morning, and then when they open at 9:30, I take them to the post office and I give it to them. I don't, being that we print our own labels, you could take them to the post office and just put them there, and they will eventually get to them and scan them, right? So if I take them at 9 o'clock and they don't scan them till 3 o'clock, it looks like we held on to them till 3 o'clock, right? So I stopped doing that. So what I do is I go to USPS in the morning, I get there, I stand in the line, and I get to the line. When I get up there, they scan them right then and there. So it's saying that they now have it and I no longer have it. So, but it is, we ship priority, which is 2 days, but it's not guaranteed. So I get it from Total Link Solutions. Patsy LeBlanc. Appreciate the subscribe. And then these I ordered from Screen Print Direct. If you order these from Rhinet or Total Link Solutions, they're like $5 or $6. Screen Print Direct, I think they're like $2. And they're pretty cool. I like them. These will be done. Then tomorrow I'll finish. Tomorrow, whenever we get back from the store, because I go to work tomorrow. Then after work, I get back. We go to the store till about 6. We close at 6, and then we stay to restock and do whatever we have to do to be ready for the next morning. By the time we get back here, then I gotta finish curing these, where I put them under the heat press to fully cure them, and then after we get done with that, I gotta bag them. I told her I would bag them for her, so that whenever she got them, she could just start selling them. So, but whenever we get the bigger press, this will go a lot faster because we, instead of doing like I'm doing right now, one shirt at a time, I would have been able to load. We're doing six of each color, right? So I would have been able to load all 6 shirts at the same time, and I could have printed this like this, picked this up, slid this one out of the way, and then printed the next one. And it would have went a lot faster. You know what I mean? But being that we're having to do print, flash, print, it takes a little bit longer. Well, actually, it takes a lot longer because I would have this set up at another station over there, like say around the side somewhere, just like this. It would just be just like this. So whenever I move the screen out, move the palette over, it would go underneath it, and I wouldn't have to worry about doing this right here. All I have to do is just print. But it's all good, right? Still making money, right? That's what it's about. Nah, Mike, sorry, but there's not. You know what I mean? You know what? I can find out because your orders will be. Is there any way to get credit for the purchases made before signing on to the app? I gotta find out. I got a meeting set up with Tap Mango, and I can find out because your orders are on the website. Like if I go on the website, I can see the orders that you have placed. I could just type in your name, and it'll pop up, and then it'll show like every order that you made. And what your most popular thing is, right? So I could find out. You know what I mean? I'm not going to guarantee you, but I'll find out. The bags I get are from Amazon, I believe. I forgot what size I got the last time. I think they were 12 by 12. I think the link is down in the description. After this video is over and it uploads, you should be able to go to the description down below and find the actual link to the bags. See, this is Sublimation. I did this with Sublimation. Last one. and we're done with this order. Well, done printing them. We still gotta cure them and bag them. So I'll do that tomorrow. But I'm glad you found the app, Mike. So I'll let you email me at joe@thevinylstand so I can look you up tomorrow. Or I could pass the email to Lori so she can look it up. Yep, last one. $48, $50 altogether. 50 shirts altogether. Plus these, so it's 56 altogether. Not bad for one day of work, right? I mean, it took a couple days because I don't. You could probably do all of this. You could put emoji on the screens, print your film, burn your screens, and start printing in one day. But being that I don't do this every day, I think I've been doing this for like a week. Like one day I put the emulsion on there, and then I had to do something else. Then the next day I burned the screens. Then I had to do something else, and then. It's just been crazy, like to do this one. But it's done. Alright, so that's it. Capri Sun, yeah, Capri Sun. It's like, man, it's hot out here. I was thirsty. If I did 5, it wouldn't be screen printed. It would have to be something that I would do with vinyl. 5 shirts to do this right here, it wouldn't be worth it. Because the amount of money you pay for this stuff right here to put on one of these right here. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? I'd rather just do it with vinyl. To screen print it, I would say for me, it has to be at least 15 to 20 shirts. And that's pushing it, you know what I mean? 15 to 20 shirts. All right, man, you have a good night. And I just want to say thank you guys for sticking through tonight. I don't know how long it's been. It doesn't show me on here how long we've been on here, but I just want to say that I appreciate all of you guys stopping by tonight and spending your evening with me while I was printing these shirts. So again, thank you guys for watching. No, I don't ever feel like I charge too much. Nope. You gotta think of it like this. The amount of time you put into it, the cutter was not free, your heat press was not free, your time, like I said, is not free. Those 3 things right there. If everybody had a cutter and everybody had a heat press, then everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean? But being that they don't, you know what I mean? You have to charge for those things that you paid for to get your money back. You know what I mean? You could have probably already made your money back. Say you bought a heat press for $600 and you bought the Cameo for $299. So that's $800, $900 that you have, eventually you're gonna make that money back. I've already made my money back on this. I've already made my money back on everything that I have. But still, at the same time, for someone to say, I want you to screen print 56 shirts for me, you got to make sure that you charge them a reasonable amount of price, because they don't have this to do that. You know what I mean? This is equipment. You know what I mean? People come to your house and they work on your AC. They're gonna charge you. You know what I mean? I just got my truck worked on the other day because they didn't want to start, and I was like, what the heck? You know what I mean? $40 part cost me $300 to fix. Did they overcharge me? Heck yeah. You know what I mean? But they have the equipment to work on that vehicle, so they have to charge. You know what I mean? $40 part, $240 worth of labor, $280. You know what I mean? Think of it like that, right? Especially the time it took you to learn, just like Mike said. Yep. Jason said. Yep. It's a process. You know, it's a process. So again, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate all of you. Jason, appreciate everything, man. Stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching.